Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mukrimah and I'm from EG1 class. Right now, I would like to present the material about online journalism. But first, what is online journalism? Online journalism is defined as the reporting of facts when produced and distributed via the internet by the journalists who work for mainstream market driven by news organization. Online journalism is the third generation journalism after print journalism, which are newspapers, tabloids, magazines, and electronic journalism or broadcast journalism, which are radio, television, and film. Online journalism is future journalism, which continues to grow along with the development of information and communication technology. Jadi, online journalism itu sendiri didefinisikan sebagai pelaporan fakta yang ketika diproduksi dan disebarkan melalui internet oleh jurnalis yang bekerja pada mainstream market oleh suatu organisasi berita. Online jurnalisme itu sendiri merupakan generasi ketiga setelah jurnalisme jurnalisme cetak dan jurnalisme elektronik atau broadcast atau penyiaran. Online jurnalisme itu sendiri merupakan jurnalisme masa depan yang akan berkelanjutan untuk bertumbuh seiring dengan perkembangan teknologi komunikasi dan teknologi komunikasi dan informasi. Okay, here are the principles of online journalism. There are 5 of them. First one is brevity. Brevity is an online journalistic principle that requires news or information to be concise. This means that news or information should be compiled and presented briefly, concisely, and clearly, so that the audience is able to understand quickly what is to be conveyed in the information. Jadi dalam prinsip yang pertama ini merupakan brevity atau dalam bahasa Indonesia sendiri itu berarti keringkasan. Keringkasan yang dimaksud adalah informasi atau berita itu mengharuskan berita untuk dibuat seringkas-ringkasnya dalam bentuk yang padat, singkat, dan jelas. Hal ini dimaksudkan agar halayak mampu memahami secara cepat informasi apa yang dimaksudkan yang ingin disampaikan. And the second one is adaptability atau kemampuan, ability to adapt. The principle of online journalism means that the presentation of news must follow the development of communication technology. Not only the presentation, the journalist must also be able to adapt. Prinsip jurnalistik ini berarti penyajian berita harus mengikuti perkembangan teknologi informasi dan komunikasi. Tidak hanya penyajian beritanya, jurnalisnya juga harus mampu untuk beradaptasi. The third is scannability. According to Asep Shamsul Emroni in the book Journalism Online Guidelines for Managing Online Media in 2018, scannability is intended to make it easier for audience to read information or news. Sites related to online journalism should be scanned so that the audience does not feel forced to read the news. Scannability di sini tunjukkan untuk mempermudah halayak atau audiens untuk membaca informasi atau berita. Hendaknya situs-situs terkait jurnalistik online dapat dipindai supaya halayak tidak perlu merasa dipaksa dalam membaca berita. And the fourth is interactivity atau interaktivitas. The principle of online journalism means that audiences can freely respond, comment, or interact with other audiences. Interactivity is very important in online journalism. Because of this, the audiences can feel involved. more valued, and happy when reading or watching information. Dalam prinsip ini artinya halayak diberikan kesempatan leluasa dalam memberi tanggapan, berkomentar, atau menjalin interaksi dengan sesama audiens. Interaktivitas dalam hal online jurnalisme itu sangat penting, karena adanya hal ini membuat audiens merasa diri mereka dilibatkan dan makin dihargai dan senang ketika membaca atau menyaksikan informasi itu sendiri. And the last one is community and conversation. Online media have a bigger role than other conventional media, such as print and broadcasting, in terms of attracting or forming communities. This principle of online journalism means that online journalists should be able to provide answers or feedback to the public in return for their interactions. Jadi prinsip yang terakhir, di sini dimaksudkan media online itu mempunyai peran yang lebih besar daripada media konvensional lainnya seperti media cetak dan penyiaran dalam hal menjaring atau membentuk komunitas. Prinsip jurnalistik yang satu ini, jurnalistik online satu ini berarti jurnalis online hendaknya bisa memberikan jawaban atau feedback timbal balik kepada audiens itu sendiri sebagai bentuk balasan atas interaksi yang mereka lakukan. Next, are the characteristics of online journalism. There are 7 of them. The first one is audience control. Online journalism provides wider opportunities for the audience to be directly involved in selecting and finding the news they want. Audiences, readers, users, and site visitors are given the freedom to choose the news or information they want for themselves. Online journalism memprovide kesempatan yang lebih luas kepada audiens untuk terlibat secara langsung dalam memilih atau menemukan berita yang mereka maui. Audiens diberikan kebebasan untuk memilih berita atau informasi yang mereka maui untuk mereka sesuai dengan kebutuhan mereka. The second one is non-linearity. Information in online journalism is independent or can stand alone, so that the audience does not need to read sequences or other series of news to be able to understand a problem. Jadi di sini maksudnya informasi dalam online journalism sendiri bersifat independen, mandiri, atau stand alone, dapat berdiri sendiri. Audiens tidak perlu membaca berita yang lain untuk memahami suatu masalah. The third is search and retrieval. Online journalism makes it easy for audiences to store and reaccess existing information. Online media allows the work of online journalists to be stored eternally so that the audience can be easily accessed again whenever they want. Readers can also save it for themselves, for example, on a personal blog. Jadi, online journalism itu mempermudah audiens untuk menyimpan dan mengakses kembali informasi yang ada. Fourth, unlimited space. Supported by the enormous capacity of the internet, online journalism can provide complete information for the audience. In online journalism, space is not a problem. The page where information or news is presented is unlimited in size and number, so that articles can be made as long and complete as possible to meet user needs. Fifth is immediacy. Information in online journalism can be accessed directly by the audience without the intermediary of a third person. Every time news is posted, it will be immediately accessible or read by audiences from all over the world who have internet access. Sixth is multimedia capability. Online journalism allows the editorial team to provide various forms of information, such as images, videos, sounds, and others. Online media allows journalists to use various ways in presenting news. News can be presented in the form of text, sound, image, video, or other components at once. And the last one is interactivity. Online journalism increases the level of interactivity between the audience and every news or information accessed. Internet journalism allows for direct interaction between readers and journalists, such as through comments or social media. Elements of journalism. The character of online journalism is also reflected in the elements of online journalism mentioned by Ray G. Russell in the elements of online journalism in the book A Universe, 2006. Online journalism has multimedia elements in its reporting, including basic and advanced. The first one is basic element. There are 5 of them. The first one is headline. Headline is the title of the news, which when clicked will open the complete article with its own page. Jadi headline merupakan judul dari berita. Jadi ketika diklik akan membuka artikel secara lengkap dengan halamannya tersendiri. Second one is text. Text is the body of writing in one complete page or separated into several links. Third one is picture. A picture that accompanies or reinforces the story. The fourth is graphics, usually a logo, image, or illustration related to the news. And the last one is related links. Related links, related posts that add information and add insight to the reader, usually at the end of the article or beside it. Second one is advanced element. There are 6 of them. Okay. The first one is audio. Sounds, music, or voice recordings that stand alone or are combined with a slideshow or video. Videos are related to the text. Slideshows, a collection of photos that is more like an image gallery, which is usually accompanied by photo captions. Animations are moving images produced to add impact to the story. Interactive features, graphics designed for interaction with users, for example, including location maps or Google Maps. And the last one is interactive games, usually designed like mini video games that can be played by the users. Okay, so here are the advantages of online journalism. There are 8 of them. 1. Online news production is easier and cheaper than print and electronic news production. Jadi produksi berita online itu lebih mudah dan lebih murah daripada yang cetak atau berita yang bentuk cetak atau elektronik, produksi dalam bentuk cetak atau elektronik. 2. Enabling everyone to become a journalist or to purchase and disseminate information, so everyone can be a journalist. 3. There is no deadlines. Tidak ada tenggat waktu. News can be published or posted and edited anytime and anywhere. Tidak ada tenggat waktu, jadi berita bisa dipublish, bisa di-post, dan juga bisa disunting atau diedit kapanpun dan dimanapun. 4. News spread quickly. Internet is currently the fastest way to spread news and also the fastest way to report news. 5. Circulation of online media or news can reach the whole world, unlike in print and electronic media, such as radio or TV, which are limited. 6. Many elements can be added to complete a news story, such as videos, comment boxes, moving images, hyperlinks, related news, and so on. 7. Errors in news or articles can be easily corrected and updated. Jadi, kalau ada kesalahan dalam berita atau artikel bisa langsung bisa dengan mudah dikoreksi dan diperbaharui. And the last one is online journalism does not require many people or employees. Even one person can do it. Online journalism does not create a lot of jobs. So here are the examples of online journalism. There are newspapers, websites, blogs, and podcasts. Okay, as you can see on the screen, here is the example of online journalism in the form of newspaper website. Here I'm quoting news from kompas.com entitled Lalu Lintas Mudik Lebaran 2022 catatkan rekor tertinggi. And I think that's all from me. I'm sorry if I made some mistakes while presenting the materials. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.